Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 30 of the October daily draws. We've reached the midweek point, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. As usual, I'll be taking the first card from the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and then an Oracle card from the Halloween Oracle. So, last minute shuffle, we'll choose our first card and get today's reading underway. So today we will go there. So our card for today is Temperance. Trying to find balance in our lives, trying to balance the different sides of our nature. You know, quite often, there you've got her there pouring what looks like water from one container to another, and getting that mixture and blend, that balance between the two. In some you get that mixture of fire and water, trying to blend that together properly, the passion, the drive, the will, and as well as the emotion, getting those into balance. That comes with the Temperance card. You know, our drive and our ambition and our will, and having that balanced with our feelings and our emotions. So it's finding that inner balance and that balance of all the aspects of our lives. So maybe today at this midweek point, how are things balancing out? How have we got that harmony and balance in our lives? Do we need to make some adjustments to balance out what's within us? You know, are we out of balance? And you know, so, and you know, where she's got one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, so you've got that earthy, practical sort of footing, as well as in the footing of the feelings and the emotion as well there. So you've got that kind of duality, getting that duality there into balance. Too much emotion, not enough grounding, can sweep you away with the tide. Getting out of touch of your feelings and too much into the practical realities and everything will get you out of touch with your emotions, and that can damage, you know, your inner feelings without without your knowing. You need to be aware of your emotional state, so don't neglect your emotional well-being by getting out of touch with it because you're too wrapped up in everyday affairs. So it's all that kind of balance that we need to have today, to keep that equilibrium in our lives. And I think that's a good message to have at this midweek point, to see how the week's progressing and how the balance is going, and where any adjustments need to be made. Quite a simple message there. I don't want to go on and on repeating the same stuff. But so let's see what Oracle card we get, to see what other element we can put in with this, what to add to it, to fill out that message a bit, or to confirm it even further. Okay, so here we go, and we will go there. So our card for today is the Scrying, that intuition. Yes, it's getting that balance between, you know, following our intuition, so keeping in touch with our feelings and our intuition, as well as dealing with the practical things of life. And you know, don't lose touch with your intuition and your feeling, because that intuition's there to help you as you go about your daily business. But don't be too wrapped up in your feelings that you become overwhelmed, as I say, that you know, that the wave of emotion becomes too much for you. You know, get a little bit, keep one foot on the ground, earthed and balanced, and you know, it's keeping all that in line, and follow you in, let your intuition guide you as to how to balance, where that balance needs to take place. You'll know, you'll have a good feeling of where you feel out of balance, so follow that, and you know, and just adjust things slightly to bring them into balance. Sometimes it's just that little bit of adjustment, that little bit of shift of focus, you know, and you know, keeping ourselves grounded, as well as in touch with the emotions and spiritual element of life, and keeping the different aspects of our lives in balance, so that we don't overload ourselves in one area, that we keep a good balance that we can cope with, that we can handle, and that keeps that flow of our energy going, and doesn't overwhelm us and block that energy, or overwhelm us, or, you know. So look at how we can bring balance to our life today, is the message today. Look how we can keep that balance of being in the world around us, doing practical things, the little daily jobs we have to do, you know, the tasks that we have to get done, you know, seeing to all the perhaps the mundane things that are necessary, that we need to do, but also to be in touch with our spiritual selves and our emotional selves and our intuition, to help us through that as well. They can work together, they flow together, and when they're in balance, one can help the other. They can combine together, and that helps to divert the energy in the right way, instead of in a way that isn't helpful to us. So that, guys, is the message today. Very simple, very short, very simple, good midweek message. I'll be back tomorrow for the final day of October 31st, day 31, Halloween, Samhain, big day. So I look forward to seeing you then. And until then, take care, everyone. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.